Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Outback Guru here, back on the Madden 15 Ultimate Team. As you see, I'm in a brand new season. I played week 1, didn't record it just to get a little warm-up going, so I'm currently in week 2, which you are seeing now. As you see, I'm going to try to run the table here. I think I've done it. I won like 5 or 6 Super Bowls, I think. I think I've like ran the table once, went undefeated, so I'm going to try to get that done here for you guys. So as you see, I'm on my first offense possession. I go play action with Kaepernick. Hits Demaryius Thomas, who makes a nice behind-the-back grab for a huge gain of 19 to open up this ball game. So we go 1st and 10 after the huge gain. Kaepernick changed the play, hands it off to Shady McCoy. Does a little juking and jiving, and as he gets to the outside, his defender takes a weird angle at the ball carrier. Looks like I was going to stroll in for 6. I get brought down at the last minute by a shoestring tackle. So after the huge game, we got 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. Kaepernick goes play action, sees no one open as he strolls in for the touchdown as he spikes it with authority on the celebration. So after we just pretty much go down the field at will, my opponent is back on. He is on his first possession. Can't get it out. He's on his first possession. Hands off to Le'Veon Bell for a gain of 6. There we go, 2nd and 4. He drops back with Brady. Now he does a nice little dump down to his tight end for the first down. So we go. 45 seconds left in this first quarter. He's got Brady. He drops back to pass. He's looking as he reads the coverage, as he finds his open receiver, but the Honey Badger lays the boom on him as he fumbles the ball as we get a turnover, but the booth reviewed the play and they overturned the ruling on the field. So my opponent keeps possession of the ball. As you see, time is running down here in this first quarter. His receiver looks like Jordy Nelson over the middle for a gain of 9. So Brady has started out 3 for 3, but like we got E.J. Manuel on the field at quarterback now for my opponent. As he goes to read option, hands it to Bell for a gain of 4. So we're going to fast forward to 3rd and inches. Huge 3rd down for my opponent as he converts. But Dontari Poe, my new pickup on my defensive line, forces the fumble. There will be no review on that play as we get a turnover, as he was threatening to score. So after the turnover, we come back out on the field. Kaepernick hits Cordero Patterson on the right side for a 1st down. So we're trying to get some points on the board before half, as we got 57 seconds remaining in this first half. Hit Cordero Patterson again for a gain of 10 as we go to 2nd and inches. 52 seconds left as I burn the timeout. So after the pass play, we go on the ground to McCoy. Breaks a couple tackles as he gets all the way down to the 39. He has 2 carries for 74 yards, so he's having a great day on the ground with limited carries. So we go no huddle, 1st and 10. 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Doesn't see anybody. Scrambles to the right, gets flushed out of the pocket, but at the last minute I see Joe McKnight break off his original route as he goes in untouched through the air for a touchdown. That is the Team of the Week Joe McKnight version from I think like week 2 or 3. Has pretty good speed. As my opponent goes back on the field, tries to get something going before the half. Completed the pass, but the Honey Badger was there yet again to force yet another fumble as Joe Hayden recovers the fumble, and we are threatening to score right before the half. We're in great position, but my opponent, you see, is going to pause the game, and he exits stage left, and he is out of here. Get him out of here, folks. So there's a rage quit. And so on to the next game. As you see, it goes to week 4. I played week 3 right after that game, but my opponent got kicked for excessive grieving. He ran like 2 plays, and then all of a sudden it froze, and then it went back to the menu, and I was awarded the win. So now we are in week 4, playing against the Packers. As you see, we are here in Lambeau Field. So we go we got 2nd and 10. Started off from 2nd and 10 here. Jay Cutler drops back. Hits Roddy White, who breaks the tackle and gets to the 28-yard line for a gain of 15. So Cutler comes back out in the bunch set. Hits T.Y. Hilton on a nice seam route. Way to hold on to the ball. So 1st and 10, he's back out in the bunch set. Goes up top, but the Honey Badger steps in front of the pass as he makes a play on the ball and picks it off. Looked like we had something going, but I get brought down from behind. Nonetheless, we get the turnover. So here we go. We got 1st and 10 after the interception. Kaepernick goes to a play action. Hits Demarius Thomas, was right open. Gets brought down for a huge 23-yard gain. So fast forward to 3rd and 5. Kaepernick goes play action again. Hits Deshaun Jackson, who drags a defender all the way down to the 10-yard line. So here we go. 2nd and goal. As I hit Julio Jones on the corner route in man coverage as he beats his man for the touchdown. So we're now up 7-0. Great way to start this game. Let's see if we can get the defense involved. We got 1st and 10. Jay Cutler hits his receiver, Brian Hartline, on the quick slant over the middle for a 1st down. Time is winding down in this 1st quarter. We got 15 seconds remaining. Cutler drops back as he hits Vernon Davis on the right side as he's brought down by Cromartie. So one play later, we got a huge 4th and 1 situation. My opponent's going to go for it. I lined up in the 4-6. As you see, Thomas Davis gets a great block shed. Beats his man as he lays the hit stick on the running back to force a turnover on downs. So we're on the 33-yard line after the turnover. Kaepernick looks all the way up top. Julio Jones has a step on his man, but he did not get both feet in the end zone. So that is a 2nd and 10 situation. I thought he had a step on him, but he couldn't drag his other foot. So 2nd and 10. McCoy gets met in the backfield, but he shrugs him off, but he gets brought down. Looked like I could have had something there. Great effort by McCoy. 3rd and 4. Kaepernick hit as he's thrown, but Demarius Thomas drops down to the ground for the reception, and it is a catch. So we got 1st and 10 as we are approaching the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Kaepernick hands it off to McCoy. Gets to the outside. Looked like I was going to get in, but I get stuffed right at the 1-yard line. So that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning, as I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and punch this in with Shady McCoy. Walks in untouched to give us a 2-touchdown lead. All right, so my opponent is back out on offense. 1st and 10 on the 9-yard line after a penalty on the kickoff.
1st down and 10.
Cutler drops back as Eric Berry steps in front of his man as he gets in on the interception action. Gets his 1st interception of the game.
Get the interception and they make it. Nice play. Loading up with extra defensive backs into dime. Now 1st and 10. That's an interception. The tackle was made.
All right, so we got 1st and 10. My opponent is back out on the field as he gets his receiver on the right side. A huge 1st down. He's driving down the field. We got 1 minute and 25 left in this 1st half of football. Hits the seam again. As I miss a few hit sticks, as Goodwin is going to take it into the end zone, and our opponent cuts the lead to 7. So here we go, 2nd and 5. As you see, I changed the play. Kaepernick hits Jackson on the drag route as he goes to the right sideline for a huge gain, all the way down to the 44-yard line. So after Jackson's huge play, we got 1st and 10. This time we hit Cordero Patterson on the left side. He gets the 1st down as I burn a timeout, as I have 1 remaining with 43 seconds left in this game. So Kaepernick drops back, hits Deshaun Jackson yet again as he gets down to the 1st down marker, as we hand it off to McCoy 1 play later. As I let time run down on me, I lost track of time, so I burnt my last time out, and I settled for 3 as I go up 10, and I get the ball back. So 1st play of the 2nd half, I hand it off to McCoy on the stretch. He jukes, makes a man miss. He's got about 4 men to beat, as he's going to outrun every last one of them as he takes it into the end zone for 6. And that will put us up 24-7. So here we go, 2nd and 10.
Cutler steps back into the gun.
Cutler drops back looking deep, but look like the Honey Badger and Cromartie were playing deep on his receiver. So we got 3rd and 10. My opponent needs to make something happen in order to stay in this game. He drops back with Cutler. Here's his receiver over the middle to keep the drive alive. So 1st and 10, he drops back again. As Mike Mitchell gets the interception, but there's a flag on the play. Now tell me what sense that made. As you saw, I clearly had the interception. As soon as the ball hit his hands and the screen changed, it was a penalty, and it was a pass interference on Rogers Cromartie. That was a weird sequence right there. But nonetheless, we got 1st and 10 after the penalty. Cutler drops back. Suggs hits him as he throws, but it doesn't even matter. It's Joe Hayden gets the interception. I wanted to pick 60, but I did not have any idea that Joe Hayden was that slow. But he has good hands. As you see, my controller is dying. And in the process, my opponent is pausing the game, and you already know it's about to go down. We got another quit. So now we are 4-0. Looking like we might run the table here. This is Outback Guru signing out. Have more videos up in the next few days. Peace.